I might actually get a bit emotional making this. This is easily the biggest news of my career, and honestly, it wouldn't be possible without you. For those of you who are new here, I have been making social media content since 2009. After 13 years of posting free fitness content, I spent about $10,000 to self-publish one book. It was a big and nerdy resource for the subset of you who already followed me on social media but craved more detailed science. But surprisingly, a lot more of you bought it than I ever expected. After briefly hitting the top 10 on Amazon for all books in the world, I started getting an influx of emails. Not just one, but several of the biggest publishers in the world all wanted to work with little old me. Eek. They pitched me a lot of ideas, asking if I wanted to write about muscle growth, health, nutrition, metabolism, sugar, etc. But I am not the kind of person to write a book just for the sake of it. I literally just make content that I think is helpful for you, and I am most passionate about one topic: fat loss. My goal has always been simple. If by some miracle it does really well, it could infiltrate the shitty weight loss industry and be a little ripple of positive change. Thanks to your support, I have now been granted a golden opportunity to do this on a much bigger scale than I could ever reach on my own. Instead of a niche resource that only interests a subset of you who already follow me on social media, I have written a follow-up book specifically designed to be more accessible and far more practical. It still contains a shitload of science, but I have written it so it is easier to read, but most importantly, far easier to implement. Less like a textbook and more like the most practical how-to guide to making healthy, sustainable long-term changes. It launches in January, but it is available for pre-sale right now. And if the pre-sale does well, it could appear in actual bookshops, meaning your friends and your family who have never heard of me might walk into a bookshop and see this, instead of the shit show of books that typically fill the diet section. I cannot express this strongly enough. Without you supporting me, this opportunity would literally never have happened. You have helped grant me a bigger platform than I could reach on my own, even after grinding away on social media for 15 years. You have helped change my life. And I take your gift very seriously, and I promise to try my best to make you proud.